I'm totally going to ruin the ending. This episode ends here. This leg of the journey starts in a desert, lost my comb, and, yep, a fork works. Before we left the desert, an oil change was necessary, and Buddy was pretty confused. From the edge of Joshua Tree National Park, we made our way through Joshua Tree, the city, the town, and then on through Yucca Valley. What I did learn from locals is that all of these quaint little places struggle because the people that work there cannot afford to rent or certainly buy anymore, because all of the land around Joshua Tree on that side, the northern side, is being bought up by developers. So that really is a challenge for them. As we headed west, northwest, the landscape changed dramatically in a short period of time. From a dusty desert to I started to see some green things. So after a thoroughly enjoyable time at what my generation might call the hippie community, it was totally fun. I particularly enjoyed the outdoor shower, and even though I was boondocking, there was use of their electricity, so I could charge up everything to set sail. Where I'm going now is closer to the California coast, but I'm not going into the major cities. I'm sort of going around Los Angeles. But I miss trees and greenery, and I've spent a lot of time in the desert, so it's time for a change. But first, today, we're going to a place famous for its dinosaurs. Cabazon is just a cute little stop on the way to the Pacific coast, which is my goal, but it's also close to the casino where I'm going to be spending the night. This is the first time that I have slept in a casino parking lot. You're totally allowed to do it. It's not like I just dropped by. And the views were pretty good. I even, for the first time in a very long time, got takeout. And wait for it, my friend Amy made this specific casino graphic. Look for the card dealer. Good morning. Well, the casino was completely uneventful except for some pretty high winds that had us rocking a little bit, but I slept like a baby. No gunshots or in the distance or coyotes, so it was absolutely fine. But I'm always very careful about where I sleep and boondock, so I check it out. I usually scope it out before I decide to sleep there and go and do my errands or whatever. So, I'll check it out in the afternoon and then go see what that town has to offer. What we're doing today is we're going to Ontario. And some of you from Ontario, for those that don't know, Ottawa is in the province of Ontario in Canada. And I saw it on the map, and I have to run errands. I need some stuff at Walmart before I hit the California coast, stock up on food. Lost Buddy's long leash somewhere along the line. So I needed a Walmart. This is just an errands day. I didn't want to drive in a Los Angeles suburb on a Friday. So this is an early Saturday morning. And we're going into I'm not sure if it's a suburb or if it's its own town, but it's part of Los Angeles, into Ontario, which doesn't have a lot of tourist attractions, but does have the Walmart. And it was actually named for my Ontario by two brothers who were from Ontario, Canada, and they came down here and did a lot of work on irrigation and getting the community ready to be built. And I'll put the year up here. I think it was in 1900, but I read it last night. Things don't always stick in my brain. So we're going to Ontario to do our errands today, which seems a very long way from home. And we're on our way to see the migration of the monarch butterflies along the California coast. Anything that happens between there, here and there, and the beaches and the cliffs and all of that is just bonus. But this leg is really about seeing those monarch butterflies in their migration. So that's our day.
What do they say about the best laid plans? I'd put into the GPS Ontario Walmart, and it was taking me to a Walmart on Ontario Street in Los Angeles, not Ontario, California. So realizing my mistake in a place called Riverside, I decided to change course and pulled over. And then I saw this and a sign that said local farmers market. So obviously we are meant to go there. So it's still early and it looks like this place has a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars. So obviously it has a pretty thriving Friday night, and then Saturday morning it opens the farmers market. Such really interesting architecture. So this area is known for oranges and I think limes, but I certainly know that I will be putting California oranges into the cooler today. Oh wow, this is gorgeous. So if you look at this, this is the market itself. Certified grower section. Wow. It's just eye candy around here. This was established in 1881, and it's just all beautiful. Looks like there's 2 more churches in this block alone. And look what we found a short walk away, the Cheech Marin Center for Chicano Art and Culture. And it was dedicated just a couple months ago, not even. And there's a replica of Cheech. So it was on to kind of white knuckle it through Los Angeles, and we did stop in Ontario where we went to the Walmart. Now, increasingly Walmarts across the United States are not loving van lifers, and this one very clearly did not want anyone to stay overnight. Ontario was a very nice community, part of Los Angeles County, but it was time to face Los Angeles traffic and get to where I was going. Just like that, I was in Orange Groves, close to the coast, for a quick overnight camping spot. And then we got here on next week's episode, Achieving a Dream. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. And if you like and subscribe, that helps us raise money for Buddy's dog rescues.